Welcome to Self-Made.
Hello, welcome to my garage, welcome to my Teardrop travel or Teardrop trailer project, and welcome to what is at least my intention to make a recording of and a series of videos about the project. As probably some of you have already heard and detected, English is not my first language. I'm from Sweden. I could have done this in Swedish, would have been easier for me, but I thought I'd try to do it in English, so hopefully as many people as possible can take part. Why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing it hopefully to inspire all of us, all of you, all of us who like to do things ourselves, who like to have projects and who like to build things, to inspire us to do it, to hopefully think that you can do it even when you don't really know how. And that's what these videos will be about. So who am I? Well, I'm not a professional metal worker or fabricator. I am not a professional panel beater. This has been my hobby now for a few years. The car that you see in the background is my Worcester, which I built and made all the panels for. So I have some skills. I've been doing work like this as a hobby for some time. And I've been thinking for a long time that I wanted to build a teardrop trailer. For those of you who are familiar with the concept, that's good and fine. For those of you who are not, this is a traditional, I would like to say American teardrop trailer. It's a concept as well as a look. A concept as well as an aesthetic. And they were quite popular in the States, in America, in the 30s and 40s. They're becoming popular again. And as you can see, it's a small trailer designed not to walk into, but you sleep in it, and then you have your galley or small kitchen in the back. So that's what a teardrop is. And of course the name also has to do with the shape of it. So I want to build my own teardrop trailer. So what have I got? Well, I pretty much got what you see right here. I have an axle. I have some metal. The whole construction, the whole trailer will be made in steel and sheet steel. So that's what I got. I'm not a constructor, so I'm doing this in a kind of step-by-step fashion. And doing that, I'm doing it pretty much in the same way that I planned and built my car. When I built the Worcester, the car, all along I wanted to have a small teardrop trailer for it, so it already has the hookup in the back, the possibility to tow. And now I'm building the trailer. I have a pretty good idea, or I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted to do, what I wanted it to look like. And as you can see, it's looking a lot like most of the trailers from that era, most of the teardrops from that era. But I also wanted to do something a little bit more, because I enjoy so much to shape panels. During the build of the Worcester, of course, when I started, I almost had no tools at all. I had the internet, so thank God for the internet, and thank God for all you very generous people who have posted so many good instructional videos, so many tutorials on how you can shape metal, because that's how I've learned. That and practicing, of course. So this is pretty much what I want to do. In a kind of two-dimensional shape, I made a drawing and a plan that looks like this. That's a side view. But unlike a lot of the teardrops out there, I don't want my sides to be flat. I want it to be curved, no matter if you look from the front of it or from the sides. So what I ended up with is this. It is also my intention to use what they call a bird cage construction. If I got my facts right, something that was started in Italy in the beginning of the 1900s, where you use small rods, steel rods, and make a shape. So that's what I hope to do, to bend these to make the shapes that I want. And once I've got my cage up, I will be able to put a skin of sheet metal and hopefully get something like this. I don't really have any more detailed drawings or plans than this. And hopefully that will not be a problem in itself, because I have all the time that I want or need. There's no rush. I can do things a small step or piece at a time, and if I don't like what I see, I can change it. What you see before you here is all I've got so far. I've got the axle, I've got the tow hook, and I've got the first pieces of metals or steel bars that I'm going to use. I also have some idea of how my basic structure that's going to hold it together, how I want to do that. And of course these bars are part of that. But that's pretty much all I got. I do have, of course, by now some tools. Doing a project like this almost without tools, and also almost as important, a place to be. Of course, I'm fortunate to have my workshop, to have my garage, because without a good place to work in, especially in Sweden in the winter, it won't be any fun. So have a surrounding, if you can, where you'll be comfortable and not be pressured or feel that you have to do things at a certain time. I think it's important. And of course, if you don't have almost any tools or any familiarity with working with tools, like I've said again and again, I'm not a professional, but I enjoy doing it, and when you do it, you learn a few things. So I have some skills by now, I have some tools by now. But I'm also doing this hopefully to show you all the things that will go wrong, because they will go wrong. And I will do things that I don't like, and I have to do them over again. And I will not always be successful in getting the result that I want all the time. If that happens, I'll go back and I'll do it again until it's good enough for me. I know there's so many people out there who are so much better at doing these kinds of things than I am. That's not the point. The point is doing it yourself. The point is having something in your head that you think, I like to make it look like that. This is the result that I want. And do it. Small project, big project, things you don't know anything about, especially with the internet these days. You can always find somebody who will tell you how to do it. So, welcome to follow me through my Teardrop project. It's going to take quite a while in reality. How these things with these videos will work out, and how often I will be able to post videos, I really don't know. So probably there will be some waiting or some delay, but then again, that's just how it works. So I think that's it for now. Welcome back.